What's up? Welcome back to the path to 10K. This episode, I'm gonna be going into my 1-rep maxes for squat, bench press, deadlift. This is the first time I've ever 1-rep max before. I've never done that. I always do for reps. So this one was exciting, and I'm excited to share what those numbers are and ultimately how far away I am from the 10,000 pound goal. Just know these numbers are going to prime the rest of my workouts. We're gonna go off a percent of the 1-rep max in my 6-week training plan that I put together, and that will judge how the next 6 weeks go. So stay tuned. First up, we're gonna do squat. Starting off with the squat, I start off, warm up, 135, straight to 185, 225, and then 275. Once I got into it, started off my first attempt, I did 315 for one, felt really good. Went to the 335 for one, felt really good, felt like I could do some more. So I pushed on to 355. That's where I ended up stopping. 355 is a good start, and I think it'll be a good place to jump off and keep pushing forward for the next benchmark test. So squat game, I felt like this is my strongest lift of the day. Next up, we have the bench press. All right, moving on to the bench press. I started off warming up 135 again, all the way up to my first working set of 245. This one I hit. It was a good rep, good lift. I need to keep my butt on the pad. Got to work on that form. Maybe there's an exercise I can do to strengthen core or something to keep myself rigid on the platform. After the 245 attempt, I went to 250, failed that one, went back down to 245, and that one I was just focused on form so I could keep the butt down, push it up. I ended up failing that one too, so I just stuck with that first 245 attempt, and that's what I'll start off with moving into this 6-week program. Looking for some improvement on that one. It could be that I was getting fatigued from that squat, so we'll work on that one moving in. On to the deadlift. Finally, the deadlift. This one, I was pretty tired and pretty hungry. I started off 135 again, all the way back, all the way up to 335 was my first attempt. I made that one, felt really easy. My expectation was to get to 405, which, spoiler alert, it didn't happen. I upped it from 335 to 375. I tried 2 attempts on that. I failed both of those, which I was not expecting to fail. A lot of fatigue into that, a lot of hunger into that. And I think going fresh into it, I'll be able to hit it. But for now, we'll start the 6 weeks with the 335 and retest after this 6 week to see what I get after that. So show some improvement. But those are my 1-rep maxes, so yeah. Okay, in summary for today, we hit the 1-rep maxes. I was hoping to get 1,000 pounds total, ended up getting 935, which that's the baseline for now. A lot of room improvement. You can tell there's a long way to go before we get to that 10,000 pound club milestone, which will be 10-rep max for more than I could do today for the 1-rep max. But it's gonna happen, not impossible. Throughout this journey, I'm gonna talk about how that happens. I'll talk about the nutrition, how I'm going into putting on the weight, to put on the muscle, to increase these lifts. I'll talk about what my 6-week program looks like. If I decide to go into another route and go for the coach route, I'll talk about what that looks like, what Coach Man says on how to improve. And then I'll also talk about just the struggles, learning process, everything that goes into it. So stay tuned for that. If you want to support, go follow the Instagram, follow this YouTube channel, give a like to the video, put a comment, all the things those YouTuber people say, and until the next one, thanks for tuning in.